condensation, damp, mold and are irritating problems most people have to contend with in colder months. Not only does extra moisture lead to musty smells, it can cause staining, peeling wallpaper, cracked wall surfaces and warped window frames, all of which come at a cost to repair. There are many gadgets and devices on the market that promise to banish the problem of condensation, with some of the most popular being dehumidifiers and window vacuums. But do they really work? The Daily Record's Trends editor Sophie Law sought to find out and tackle her condensation problem with both devices. Here's how she got on. I unfortunately have the pleasure of living in a home where condensation is an ongoing problem. I live in a Victorian property, and while single-glazed sash and case windows may look nice, they are terrible at retaining heat and offering ventilation. It means I'm left with condensation on my windows morning, noon and night, which cranking the heating up or letting in cold air just won't seem to fix. After doing a lot of research, I decided it was time to try out both a window vacuum and a dehumidifier in my quest to conquer condensation. Browsing Amazon, I bought the Conapu dehumidifier at £39.99 and Tower T131001 cordless window cleaner for £19. It's now down to £23, both of which received glowing reviews. Window vacuum. Let's start with the window vacuum. Picture this, it's a gloomy morning, and my windows are covered in those pesky droplets of condensation. Armed with my trusty window vacuum, I set out on my mission to make my windows crystal clear. The vacuum itself was lightweight and easy to handle. As I started vacuuming away, I was pleasantly surprised by how quickly the device sucked up all the moisture. It left my windows streak-free and sparkling clean. It's like a magic wand for banishing condensation. There's something undeniably satisfying about seeing those droplets disappear before your eyes. Plus, the fact that it was cordless made it super convenient to move around and reach all those tricky spots. For £19, it is an affordable option. You just have to put in a little elbow grease each morning. Other models include the Kärcher WV2 Plus N Window Vacs, currently £56 on Amazon, or £45 at B&Q. The Bell 0749 cordless window vac has also been slashed to £23 on Amazon. Dehumidifier. Now, let's switch gears to the dehumidifier. This little wonder machine is designed to tackle excess moisture in the air, which helps prevent condensation from forming in the first place. The particular Conapu dehumidifier model promised air that felt fresher, and that damp, musty smell to be gone. Plus, it had some nifty features, like LED lights and a quiet setting. I placed the dehumidifier in my living room with high hopes of banishing condensation and creating a more comfortable environment. However, it didn't quite live up to my expectations. Initially, the dehumidifier seemed to be working just fine. It was quietly humming away, and I could see the water tank filling up, indicating that it was indeed extracting moisture from the air. I was hopeful that it would solve my condensation problem once and for all. After a few days of continuous use, I noticed that the condensation on my windows hadn't really improved significantly, which was puzzling. I double-checked the settings, made sure the dehumidifier was functioning properly, but I couldn't figure out why it wasn't having the desired effect. It seemed like the dehumidifier wasn't powerful enough to handle the high humidity levels in my living room. Perhaps the size of the dehumidifier wasn't suitable for the room's dimensions, or maybe the moisture levels were just too extreme for it to handle effectively. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want to discredit the capabilities of dehumidifiers in general. They can be incredibly effective in the right conditions. In fact, I've heard numerous success stories from friends who have used dehumidifiers to combat condensation with great results. With a price point of £39.99, I can't complain. I'm sure this dehumidifier, which is excellent value compared to others on the market, would work for mild cases of condensation. It's possible that my particular situation was just a bit more challenging than the average. In the end, I decided to research a stronger, yet slightly more expensive model of dehumidifier which I plan to purchase in the Black Friday sales. For example, the Aribio 12 liters dehumidifier has great reviews, as does the Miko Dryer Reedy 125-liter dehumidifier at £315. Results. So, which one is the champion in the battle against condensation? I had high hopes that both devices would form a dynamic duo against the dreaded dampness, but sadly that wasn't the case. The Tower T131001 cordless window cleaner for £19 was fantastic for those immediate, visible results, giving me instant gratification. While the Conapu dehumidifier failed to tackle the root cause in my case, I'll definitely be researching another model. Join the Daily Record WhatsApp community. Get the latest news sent straight to your messages by joining our WhatsApp community today. You'll receive daily updates on breaking news as well as the top headlines across Scotland. No one will be able to see who is signed up and no one can send messages except the Daily Record team. All you have to do is click here if you're on mobile, select Join Community and you're in. If you're on a desktop, simply scan the QR code above with your phone and click Join Community. We also treat our community members to special offers, promotions, and adverts from us and our partners. If you don't like our community, you can check out anytime you like. To leave our community, click on the name at the top of your screen and choose Exit Group. If you're curious, you can read our privacy notice. In the grand scheme of things, tackling condensation requires a multi-pronged approach, and it's not uncommon to encounter some trial and error along the way. So, whether you prefer the immediate gratification of a window vacuum or the long-term benefits of a dehumidifier, you can't go wrong. Just remember to choose the one that suits your needs and preferences. Here's to clear windows and condensation-free spaces. The Tower T131001 cordless window cleaner for us £19 down from £27. 65 in the Amazon Black Friday sale, while the Conapu dehumidifier is £39. Newsletter here.